Hello everyone, and I hope you're having a lovely day. This practice will be magical for your tired back. It will not require much effort or energy, as all of the movements will be slow and gentle. I'll be constantly reminding you to focus on your breathing, and I have no doubts that you will feel amazing afterwards. So whenever you are ready, step onto the mat and we will begin. Let's start in a standing position, feet hip distance apart, arms alongside your body. One deep breath here. Slowly extend your head over towards one shoulder. Lift up. Extend it over towards the other shoulder. Reach up. Repeat. Feel the stretch through the side of the neck. Lift up. One more time. And reach up. Let's circle the head. Slow. The opposite way. Reach back up to standing. Circle through one shoulder backwards. Slow circles as you fully lift the shoulder up towards the ear. Draw it back and down. Very good. Let's circle the opposite way forward. And bring it down. Let's change the side. Circle the other shoulder backward. As big of a circle as feels good to you. Circle it forward. Bring the shoulders down. With the next inhale, open through your arms out to the sides. Lift up through the chest and now feel all the space that you're creating through the front side of your body. On the exhale, we'll hug ourselves. We'll tuck the chin to chest and round the back. Exhale. Inhale, open, repeat, exhale, and grab the hands somewhere on the shoulder blades. Inhale, open wide, exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift, one last time, exhale. Inhale, reach through the sides, lift through the arms up, interlace the fingers, open through the palms up towards the skies. There might be reach through the sides, whatever allows you to feel a little bit taller. Feel that you're rooting through the feet into the floor, gaining all your strength, all your energy from the earth, and then lifting up and growing taller. A few breaths here. Beautiful. We'll go for a few circles here. Into your back, into the chest. Good. The opposite way. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, release. Arms, shoulders got a little tired, shake it off. Very good. Feet hip distance apart, still. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees as much as necessary so that the stomach and chest come to touch your thighs. Bring the hands onto the opposite elbows and relax your head down. You really don't want to keep your legs straight. By bending the knees, we take the tension away from the lower back. And now shake your head off slightly. Shake the shoulders off. And might be swing your body from side to side. I love keeping my eyes closed and really melting into this pose. Going fully into my body. Bring the hands to the floor or the thighs and wiggle your feet a little wider apart. Bring the hands back onto the elbows and now start bending into one knee at a time. And again, swing your body from side to side. Try to be as loose as possible, not holding any tension in your back, in your shoulders, in your neck. Very good. Bring the hands to the floor and then take your hands towards your thighs. We'll go for a gentle twist. Dip one of your shoulders down and try to twist and look up from over the other shoulder. Feel it in your back. Change sides. Dip the other shoulder down and twist. One more time. Might be a little deeper. The other side. Bring the hands back to the floor. Slowly wiggle your feet back to parallel. And now roll up to standing. One vertebra at a time. Good. Let's make our way down onto the hands and knees, into the tabletop position. You can always put a blanket under your knees if they feel sensitive. We'll continue with the cat and cow movements. So with the next inhale, open through the chest and tailbone up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale around the back. Inhale up. Exhale. A few more rounds. Inhale. Beautiful. Tabletop. And now sway your hips from side to side. A little bit liberating the energy, letting go of the tension in the lower back, just in no particular way. Hips side, the other side, shoulders can move on the opposite side. Very good. Now might be a few bigger circles through the back. So combining our cat and cow, the movement that we did before, and a little stretch through the side body. Do it slow. Feel every stretch. Let's try it the opposite way. One last time. Beautiful. With the next inhale, lift through the left arm up. Reach up higher. And exhale, thread the left hand to the right. If necessary, if your left shoulder doesn't touch the floor, you can elevate the floor by putting a blanket or a pillow. Otherwise, lower down towards the floor and going for this twist. looking up from over the right shoulder. Or might be just gazing down towards the side on the floor. Inhale, lift back and up, reach through the same arm up towards the ceiling to reset. And exhale, bring it down. Let's change the sides. Inhale, lift through the right arm up, open wide across the collarbones, stretch it all out. And exhale, thread it. Bring the right shoulder towards the floor. You shouldn't feel any weight or much tension in your back or in your neck. We're really focusing on the stretch through the back. Inhale, press the left hand into the floor. Lift the same right arm up towards the ceiling. Lengthen out. And exhale, release. Very good. With the next exhale, round the back and sit the hips towards the heels, coming into the child's pose. With the next inhale, again, round into your back, move forward towards tabletop. Here, untuck the tailbone, chest up, sit the hips down. 2 more times. Round the back. Lift up through the chest, move back. Round the back. And lift. Very good. Round the back and slowly make your way down onto the tummy. Bring your forearms forward and the elbows ahead of your shoulders so that we don't put too much tension on the lower back. From here, pull the hands slightly towards your feet and try to create the space across the collarbones. Shoulders are not lifting towards the ears. That will really cause even more tension that you felt before. So shoulders down onto your back. Your neck is beautiful and long. Your chest is open wide. Your hands can be as far forward as it is necessary. And just a few breaths here. Visualize the light shining through your heart. A warm golden color. Very good. Bring the hands next to the chest. We'll go just for a very easy cobra. Again, very important to keep your shoulders down. With the next inhale, lift just halfway up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, pull the hands back and lift just halfway up. Exhale, release. Very good. Press your hands into the floor and lift yourself up onto the hands and knees. Let's take one more child's pose. Sit the hips towards the heels. Walk your arms forward, or you can choose to extend your arms alongside your legs and then soften down. To make yourself a little bit more comfortable here, you can place a pillow under your chest, a pillow underneath your hips. Notice how you can make this pose feel good for you, for your body. All right, and then soften the elbows down, maybe forehead all the way towards the floor. Beautiful pose that stretches through the back. It just has a very calming effect on our nervous system, on our mind. Three more breaths. Very good. I'll just turn around to face towards you. You keep staying in the child's pose. And now with the next inhale, start lifting the hips up. Extend your right leg to the side on the tippy toes. Left arm by the side and sweep the right arm over the head, creating this beautiful stretch through the right side of your body. Lengthen a little bit more. And exhale, step back and down into the child's pose. Let's change the sides. Inhale, extend your left leg to the side. Reach your left arm up and over the head. Stretch it out. And exhale, release child's pose. One more time. Inhale, right leg to the side. Right arm up and over the head. Stretching it out. Hold it here a little bit. Really focus on the stretch through this place. Exhale, release. On the other side, one last time. Left leg to the side. Left arm is reaching up and over the head. And exhale, release into the child's pose. Beautiful. From here, tuck the toes, walk the hands to the knees, lift yourself up onto your feet, and roll up to standing one vertebra at a time. Inhale, sweep through your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Beautiful. For the next couple of movements, we'll use the wall. So I'll turn my mat around towards the wall. So we'll come towards the wall. First, we'll try to open through the shoulders and through the front of the chest. It's called a puppy pose against the wall. So we'll bring feet hip distance apart, about hand distance away from the wall. Bring your hands shoulder distance apart, and then slightly melting the chest towards the wall. Keep your neck in neutral position. Chin is slightly tucked to chest. You'll feel the stretch through the shoulders. From here, bend the knees and round into your back, a little bit lifting away from the wall. Again, bend the knees a little bit and open up. It's like a cat and cow movement that we did in the tabletop in the beginning. Again, we are creating these waves through the back. Untuck the tailbone. A few more times. Bend the knees, round into your back, move slightly away from the wall. Bend the knees, untuck the tailbone, move the chest a little closer to the wall. Two more times. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone around the back, move away from the wall. Bend the knees, untuck the tailbone, soften the belly, chest towards the wall. One last time. Bend the knees, round into your back. And slowly untuck and move a little closer to the wall. Again, shake your head off, shake your neck off. No tension there. Hold it here. One more deep breath. And slowly move away from the wall. Release your arms by the sides. Might be circle through the shoulders a few times. Notice the warmth that we created in this part of the body. Notice the space across the chest. Beautiful. Now, coming towards the wall, facing with the side of your body towards the wall. Reach your other arm into a side bend, fingers to the wall. And now push your hips as far from the wall as you can, creating this stretch through the side. Hold it here. You can step closer to the wall if you want a little bit less of a stretch through the side body. It will become a little bit easier. Might be a little farther away and then going deeper into the side bend. This stretch is really important because from sitting in front of a laptop for a long time, we have so much tension in this area and through the lower back, and this is a perfect release. The other hand can be on the hip and slightly pressing the hips away. 3 more breaths here. Good. Slowly bend the knees, step a little closer to the wall, and come up to standing. Let's change the side. So I'll turn away from you. Again, you can be as close to the wall as necessary or a little farther away. Reach through the other arm towards the wall. This hand can be placed on the hips and really looking for the stretch through the side body. Good, hold it here. The hand which is on the wall, you can slightly press the wall away from you. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Softly step even closer to the wall. Come up to standing. Again, stand tall. Observe how you feel. Correct your posture. Bring the attention into the center of your body to find the strength. Wonderful. One last stretch here. Come into the wall. Extend your arm alongside the wall, in line with your shoulder. The other hand, you can bring it next to the chest. And now bring your shoulder as close to the wall as possible and a little bit twist. So that right now I'm feeling the stretch through my right shoulder as my right arm is reaching to the side. And I'm looking over my left shoulder. Very good. Slowly step away from the wall. Take your right arm out, circle it out. Let's change the sides. I'll extend my left arm along the wall, in line with my left shoulder. Right hand next to my chest. I'll bring the left shoulder as close to the wall as possible. And now slowly start turning over to the right. Might be stop here, might be stop before. Wherever you start feeling the stretch through the left shoulder, through the front of your chest, hold it there. A few deep breaths. Slowly step away from the wall and release. Very good. Now we'll move back onto the mat and we'll need a set of blocks for the next pose. So we'll come down onto the mat and we'll continue with the supported bridge pose. So grab hold of 1 or 2 blocks, roll onto your back, keep the knees bent, feet parallel. So normally we do the bridge pose where we lift the hips up. Right now we'll grab hold of the block and we'll place the block under the hips, somewhere underneath your sacrum, not your lower back, but so that the hips are resting on the block. Notice how it makes you feel. You can choose to stay here, or might be you'll grab hold of the second block. And if you can lift the hips higher than 1 block away from the floor, you can place a second block on top of the first. And again, the blocks are somewhere under your sacrum. Beautiful. Your thighs remain parallel. Extend your arms alongside your body, palms open up. And in the beginning, it might feel like nothing is happening in your body. But as we continue holding this pose, as we continue breathing, and as we begin to let go of the tension surrounding our hips, you might feel a little clicking, like a little release. If it's not painful, that's absolutely fine. It should even bring the release and relief into your back. So now with every single exhale, allow your hips to heavily rest upon the blocks. You're not holding them above the blocks. You're sinking down. There is no tension on your face, in your shoulders, or in your arms. The palms of your hands are open up. And you can visualize the light landing upon the palms of your hands. The energy that you're drawing from the universe, from the outside world. And then you might feel that energy spreading through all the limbs, through all of your body. We'll stay here just for a little bit longer. If at this point in this practice you start thinking about something, planning your day ahead, worrying about your responsibilities, allow yourself an opportunity to let it all go and shift your attention to your breath. Shift your attention into your body and become fully present in this moment. The future doesn't have any power over you right now. It has no control. It's not real. The only moment that is real is what's happening right now. Beautiful. You can choose to stay here for as long as it feels necessary for your body. Might be right now you're at a point where you feel that right now you'll get this release from all the tension in your lower back. It will all come into the perfect place for you. You can stay here for up to 5 minutes. And whenever you decide to come out of this pose, you want to do it very slow and carefully. You don't want any rapid movements, and might be that even lifting the hips up will be a little hard. So lifting the hips up and removing the blocks from underneath you is one option. But if you feel that you've become so relaxed that you don't even have the power to lift the hips up, bring the knees, feet closer together, left arm towards you, and might be you will decide to roll onto the right side and off the blocks. So choose whichever feels best for you. Sliding the blocks from underneath you or rolling from the blocks, and slowly bringing the hips down onto the floor, lower back down onto the mat. Hold it here for a breath. Softly swing the knees from side to side. Good, and whenever you are ready, hug the knees into the chest. Allow your back to remain on the floor. Beautiful. We'll continue this practice with the belly twist. So you can bring both of your knees over to the left. Left hand rests on top of the right knee. Reach your right arm over to the side and look over the right shoulder. If this feels easy for you and you want to go deeper into the belly twist, you can choose to extend your left leg on the floor and bring only your right knee over to the left. This will feel much deeper, much more of a stretch and twist. So don't force anything. Choose a place that is appropriate for your practice today. Beautiful. Roll onto your back slowly. Again, might be both knees into the chest, might be only left knee into the chest, right leg on the floor. And now bring both of your knees over to the right. Right hand on top of the left knee. Left arm is reaching over to the left side. And look over the left shoulder. Deep breath. Beautiful. Roll onto your back. Hug both knees into the chest one more time. And now might be lift the forehead up towards the knees. Release. Extend your legs down on the floor. If your lower back normally feels tense, you can keep the knees bent. If you have a bolster available, you can bring it underneath your knees, or a few pillows will work nicely. Otherwise, you can choose to extend your legs straight down on the floor, arms alongside your body, palms open up. Deep breath. Soften your face. Soften every muscle in your body. And stay here in Shavasana just for a little bit longer. Stay in Shavasana for as long as it feels necessary for you today, for as much time as you have available. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel much more alive. I hope you can stand a little bit taller with less tension in your back. Please try to bring the movement into your body on a regular basis. It doesn't take much time, but it really makes a difference in how you live, in how you feel, in how you go about your day. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to practice with me again, and I hope to see you on the mat soon.